What is up, guys? I am back, and today I'm going to be showing you guys an amazing mod. Whoopsie, I always end up doing that. Called Better Storage. This is a really handy mod that I was just putting on any server. Honestly, it's not completely like OP or anything like that. It just adds a really cool side to the game. So we're gonna jump right in, and as we go through and I'm showing off the stuff, I will show you all the recipes right here. So first things first, we got a cardboard box, and that is crafted by a bunch of cardboard. You get it's cardboard like this. You get that by going like this. So it's pretty simple to get, but the slime balls, that might take some time to get. So moving on. The armor stand. This is a really cool thing. So if we go ahead and get some armor here, grab some Diamond armor, and then we can just go plop, 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 and then you can just boop, 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 boop. See? And you have to have a free hand, and then you just grab it all and you can just put it on. It's a really cool feature, so you can show off all your awesome armor, and this is a really cool thing to put in your house. So next thing is a really awesome part of the mod that I enjoy a lot, and it's the backpacks. Now these are really cool. Let's see, you craft. The first backpack is just a regular backpack, and by the way, you can dye this backpack that I'm standing on any color you want, so you can kind of customize it just a wee little bit. You craft it by putting leather in a U shape, so any kind of wool, doesn't matter, and some gold. So pretty easy to make. The leather might be a little bit time consuming, but you open it up and you have this full inventory, so it's pretty big. And basically, after you get it, and you can put it on yourself, so then you're carrying it. Whenever you, don't mind all this stuff. Whenever you want to put it down, like let's say you're in a mine, right, and you're just getting tons of resources, okay? So let's say you have a full inventory, and you're just like, I need to drop it off. So you shift, right click, and it'll drop back on the ground. You open it, pile all your stuff in, and then shift, left click, and it'll go back on your back. So it's a really cool feature. And if you just want the backpack back, and you want all the items to spill back, then what you do is you just break it, and then all the things will pop out, all that good stuff. Now the inner backpack is basically like an inner chest, but you can wear it. So if you have multiple, then you can just stash them, and yeah, just it works exactly like an inner chest. These are a little bit more difficult to get. First off, you have to get Endermen that are able to wear to pick up a backpack. I'm not positive on this, but I'm pretty sure. Sorry for walking around like that. I'm pretty sure that they have to be wearing a backpack. I'm not positive. So maybe if you can't find an Enderman that's wearing this backpack, then just put an Enderman in a confined space and put an inner chest by him, and if he picks up the inner chest, it'll turn into a backpack, so you just kill him, and then you'll get the inner backpack. So moving on, storage crates. These are really cool. You put stuff in them, so let's just get a random item. When you put it in, it fills up this bar a little bit, so obviously when you fill it all the way up, it'll have a full green bar. This is just a little bit different from all the other chests, and I really like it because it adds like a new texture and new feel to the game. Next is and you make that by putting sticks and putting wood on the corners here. So pretty easy to make. All this is pretty easy. Now for the block of flint. This, I think, is just adds a new block to the game. So I don't really know what you would do with this, but it's just a new cool thing. So if you have so much flint you just can't handle it, you can make it into blocks. Now, getting on to the really cool part of this mod, other than the backpacks, which are kind of my personal favorite, but anyway, are the lockers. So basically, you can just plop these babies down, and you'll be able to open it like a chest, and it'll open this little door, and that's a really cool animation you can see on the inside there. Pretty amazing. But the really cool thing about this is that you can stack it up. So if I grab one, you can go like, you can go like that, and you can have two lockers on top of each other. I'm pretty sure there's a way where you can do it to where it'll face the same direction, but I'm having some issues, so whatever. It's just really cool. And you can pile on stuff like that with every single row. Now, here's the regular locker. So this gives you more space width-wise, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think the rest of these are all the same. Like diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. So basically, just make it out of the cheapest material you can, because there's no point wasting diamonds or emeralds even unless you have just tons and you just want to make it look cool and stuff like that. Other than that, just go with the lowest quality you can. This locker, this regular locker right here, obviously has less space than all these other good ones. But, so how you make it, let's just go with the regular locker first. It's really, really simple. Just trapdoor and wood and like a sideways U. And with the other ones, oh, this is really confusing. So to make an reinforced iron, you go a block of iron, wood like that, and then iron on the other side, gold like that. Pretty much you just have a block of whatever the material is, an ingot on the corners, and then wood going like that for every single one. So really, really cool. The crafting station, I don't really know what this is for. I don't know if maybe you have to have this to craft all this. I don't know, but you should probably just test anyway. This is just off my knowledge, just to help you guys out a little bit, by the way. Crafting station, you make it by going like this. So you have a crafting bench, storage crate, bam, bam, pistons, some stone bricks, and a weighted pressure plate. And for those of you that don't know, you make it like that. Okay? Moving on. So these are the chests. Now the chests are really, really cool. So you have the reinforced chests, and I'm pretty sure, once again, they all have the exact same space in them. So just make the cheapest that you can, unless you just want to make the place awesome. So it just adds a little bit more space other than the regular chests. Okay, so now on to this huge long line of stuff. This mod also adds cardboard armor, which you figured out how to make earlier over there. So I'm pretty sure you just shape it how you usually would. Yeah, and you just make some cardboard armor. It gives you very little things. So let's go ahead and go in mode 0. So yeah, it gives you 1, so it's not that good. But still, for a starter, it might be okay. And if you're running a server, then and you want your new players to have like really, you want them to be able to survive, but you also don't want to give them really OP stuff, this might be what you want to go for. They also have corresponding tools for each thing. Now this drinking helmet, I'm really confused about what this thing does. Craft with 2 potions. Let's see how you craft it. You craft it with any kind of potion, doesn't matter at all. Do you get drinking potion? What does this do to me? I don't know, but it's probably a really cool thing. Yeah, and I'll post a link to the wiki in the description, so if you're actually interested, you can go out and check out. For instance, oh, I think my microphone is turned off. I do know most of it, but stuff like this, I'm not very sure. You could probably just go check it out on the wiki that I posted in the description. This next thing is a slime bucket, and I have absolutely, oh, I should probably, how do you, I'm guessing it's just a bucket with slime. It actually doesn't show me the thing. I don't really know what this does. Oh, it actually creates a baby slime. I just have it on peaceful so they can't spawn, but it just makes a slime. That's awesome. Okay, so if you ever want slimes, that's the way to do it. Oh, you know what? That would help with making cardboard. Huh. What do you know? Now, this is my personally, by far, my favorite part of the mod. Is the keys. Oh, it's so amazing. So all these, it ties into everything. You can put keys on lockers and chests. I think that's about it. You may be able to put on other stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's just lockers and chests. So I'm going to go through and tell you how to do all this stuff real quick. So the key, let's see if I can find the crafting recipe. Yeah, you don't have it, so let me just show you right now how to make it. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's get some gold. We're just building it. Let's just get 64 here, just to make it easy on ourselves. I'm pretty sure I remember how to do it. Pretty sure it's just like that, and crap. Okay, work with me here. Bam, bam. I'm trying my hardest, I promise. Oh, I feel like I'm getting so close. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be right back, and yeah, I'll figure out how to make the key, because this is really important. But I have figured it out, and it's very simple. And I was very close, but I forgot something. I need golden nuggets. Let's grab some of that, and I got pulled up over here just in case I forget, because you know I'm a forget fool. So let's go with that, and then you have your key. This you can obviously use to, well, I'm not going to say that yet. Let's just go ahead and go through the other stuff. So there's a key, and that's how you craft it. The key ring, I'm pretty sure it does show you how to craft it on here. It does, so it's just this, yeah. Like a so. And you get the key ring. So next in the line is the locks. And you make locks by putting an iron ingot and gold in this shape, and you get the lock. Now, what you're probably wondering is, well, if I put a lock on something, can't anyone just, you know, use their key and get in? Well, no, because guess what? Whenever you make a lock, whatever key that you place right there is the only key that's going to be able to unlock this lock. So if you want all of your locks to be unlocked with the same key, then you just put the same key in your crafting recipe every single time. So we're going to go ahead and grab some iron here. Iron. And I'll show you what I mean. Iron. And boop, boop, boop. Take that out. And you get your key, and you get your lock, and you keep the key. That way you can use it again for other locks. So we're going to make some more. Let's just make 2. And grab the key. So now, only this key will be able to unlock these locks because this is the key was crafted with them. I hope that makes sense. So basically, shift. Maybe I was wrong. I'm stupid. Yep. Okay, so apparently, maybe you can... Oh, I am stupid. That's correct. Okay, so you see that little... actually, what am I doing? Make it daytime. It comes up. It's kind of hard to see. But if you place it on this handle, the lock will be there. Just trust me. So now, if I try to open it like this, it won't let me open it. But if I use the key that I used the lock to craft it with, bam, it'll let me in. And to do this, you just have to hover over the key and right click and it'll let you in. No other key except for this one will let you in. So your friends won't be able to craft a key and then break into your stuff. Pretty awesome. But it gets even crazier. This key ring, pretty sure you can right click it or do something crazy with it. You can. Let me see. Oh, what is it? Oh, I forgot. Come on. Work with me. I forget things so much. Let's try going into game mode 0 here. Oh, how did you do this? This is craziness. I feel like I know. I feel like I know. I did this just a couple days ago. Let's see. Keyring. I'm over here looking at my other screen here. Oh, yep, I was right. I was very, very close. You shift, right click. I'm sorry this is a little choppy. But you shift and right click, and then you can put your keys in it, and it's so cool. So you see this texture right here. You have the key. So you know how when people have tons of keys, they put it on like a little key ring so they can keep it together. Let's go back into game mode 1 here. Are you kidding me? I'm such a bad speller. Game mode 1. Whew, that was crazy. So then you can go through, and this is just kind of like the master key. So if there's any key in this key ring, that will unlock these locks. So for instance, if you have different keys, like for each different lock, so that's harder for people to break in. So let's just say you don't want them to steal one key so they can break in every single lock. You can just use this, and if the key on this key ring matches the lock, if any key matches this lock, it'll let you in. Pretty awesome. And the same thing works for here. So that's a really, really cool feature. But it gets even crazier. Enchantment table. Yes, I went there and I spelled that wrong again, because I'm just amazing. So let's grab this bad boy. And you can enchant... Never mind. Let me get a key here. You can enchant keys, and you can also enchant locks. So it gets even crazier. So let's say you enchant a key. Let's say one of your friends, he's like, man, I really want to get into that chest and see what's in it and steal everything. He enchants a key with level 7. And he gets the enchant lock picking. Basically, this means that his key has a chance to open up your lock, and it doesn't have to be the key that you crafted the lock with. But to prevent your friends from doing that, you can also enchant your lock. So let's go ahead and do another level 7 enchant here. 5. Come on, work with me. Work with me. 6. Ooh, getting close. It's pathetic. Oh, I had it 8. I might as well just taken that. Good, probably. I'm going to do this. I'm not letting this prevail. Okay, we're going to go for a 6. And I got security too. Huh. So basically, if it was a different key, so this is a different key. So, right here, it lets me in. But, let's get a different key that's not enchanted. This is a different key. It doesn't let me in because it's not the right key. But, if we use our enchanted key, bam, it'll let us in, no matter what, because this key has no protection on it. Or this lock has no protection on it. So, to prevent that, you can... Oh, whoopsie. You can get your enchanted lock and put it on there. Where's my really amazing key? Oh, it went away. Dang. Let's go back over here. Let's get another enchanted one. 5. Unlocking. Let's get the lock picking. There's a bunch of different ones. Lock picking 1. Dang. Let's go for it. We're gonna make it good again. 3. 7. Are you kidding me? Come on. This just shows how bad my enchanting skills are. There's a 6 in there. Unlocking 1. Let's just go with that. So now we have the chance to be able to pick this lock. So it didn't work that time. Didn't work that time. Didn't work that time. And I'm pretty sure that this is never going to work because that key is better, or that lock. Whoopsie. That lock is better than this key is. So to fix that, you go over there and you just want to get yourself a higher level key here. So unlocking 1's not going to cut it. So stop giving it to me. Are you kidding me? Work with me. Lockpicking 1. Let's see if that works. I'm pretty sure it will not. Because that has a higher thing. So no matter what, maybe eventually, it'll actually go. Probably not. But we're gonna keep on going here until we have a high enough level key. 4. Are you kidding me? Do I really need to do this? I'm doing it right now. Book. Shelf. Give me. Right now. You kidding me? This is pathetic. Pop. Pop. Now are you going to be an idiot? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and enter that stuff back. Better storage. Okay. So now we enter in our little dandy key. And what you going to do, huh? Lockpicking 3. Ooh. That just outranks. Whoopsie. That outranks this. So now, when we right click, pop, lets you in the chest. Sometimes it won't work. But if you do it enough, it'll let you in again. And as you can see, I'm spamming it, so it's a pretty low chance. But it's just a chance. So it's really, really cool. This whole system just amazes me. I think it's just amazing. And if I'm not explaining this well and it's hard for you to follow, basically, you can enchant locks, and if your lock has a higher level or is just good enough, then the key won't work, or the key will just have a chance to break in. Okay? Okay. Hope that makes sense. So, next, I wanted to show you, along with this awesomeness, game mode, oh my gosh, spelled correctly, what you could do if you want to break into the lock, you can left click it, and if you do it enough, eventually the key will break off and you'll be able to get into the chest. Now this takes forever, as you can see. But eventually, if your enemy is persistent enough, they might be able to get in. So you can enchant your key with, I think it's safety or something like that, and then they won't be able to punch it and it'll become virtually impossible. Let's go try it over here and see if I got better luck. No. Come on, work with me. No, it's not going to work, but they can punch it and they can break it if they do it enough times. So you can put safety on it, and that will fix that. So, finally, you have this master key, where basically no matter what, it just unlocks everything. So if you're an admin on the server, and you think that people might be cheating, and they're hiding it in their locked chests, basically you can go ahead and give yourself this master key, and you can just break into every single chest that you want to. No matter what the enchant is. Because this will always be better than any kind of enchant. So that's kind of cool. I think that's a really useful thing to have. Obviously, there's no crafting recipe because it's just an admin only thing. But I think it's really cool that they included it into this mod pack. So let's see. The lock enchantments that you can get are persistence, and that will give you can get persistence 1 to 5, and that will make the lock harder to break and the container more resistant to explosions. So let's say that they want to explode your chest. If you have that lock on it, then it'll make it to where, for one, it's going to be harder for them just to punch the lock off, and two, they won't just be able to lay a TNT by it and explode it. Next is security, and that offers protection against key enchantments, so that's a really good one. The next one, which I think is hilarious, is shock. So that means that if someone tries to enter it, they have the chance of getting electrocuted, and it damages players trying to open, unlock, or break the lock unsuccessfully. So if they unsuccessfully get into your chest, they'll get shocked. The next one for the lock enchantments, and the final, is trigger, which makes the block emit a redstone signal when players try to open, unlock, or break it unsuccessfully. So if they fail to get in, then you can make it lead to TNT, and then it'll explode because it'll emit a redstone signal. So all of these are pretty useful, and I think it's really cool. And with trigger, you can only get it to level 1. It's kind of like Silk Touch. Now for the key enchantments, you can get lock picking 1 to 5, which opens / unlocks a lock once. Then after that, it decreases the enchantment level. So if I break into this lock 1, let's say I have a lock picking 5 key, okay? So I right click on this, and it'll get me into the chest. Then I look at my key, all of a sudden it has lock picking 4 on it. So every single time I use it, it'll lower it down 1 enchantment level. So I think that's really cool, so that's not completely OP. So you probably have to make quite a few of these lockpicking keys. Next on, unlocking. It has the ability to open more locks than those which were crafted from it. Don't really know what that means, but it still is another option. Morphing permanently changes the key into the one that would fit another lock. This is amazing. So basically, you know how in real life, you have to get the key to get into the lock has to be a specific mold to where it actually, turns it. So this, basically what it does is it turns that key. It doesn't actually visibly change the texture, but just it does anyway. It'll change it to the shape of the lock, and it'll just let you in. Which I think is very cool. Now, let's see. I actually just found out what the drinking helmets do. Drinking helmets are useful tools for adventurous alchemists. They can't be crafted. Okay, this is obviously an outdated website. By crafting one with never mind. Just ignore me. You'll be able to drink it from wearing the helmet instead of instantly using other potion. You'll be able to use it 12 times for 12. Okay, so basically it just allows you to drink a potion, and you'll be able to do it 12 times. So you don't have to open your thing and scroll it and do all that jazz. Whoopsie, didn't do that. So let's see if we can click on right click. Who knows? But that's what it does. So what was the other thing I didn't know here? What was it? Oh, the crafting station. The crafting station is an advanced crafting table that has multiple different functions. There is an internal inventory from which items will be pulled automatically. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So in I think it's Feed the Beast. Let's say you have iron in here, or not like that. Oh, let's see if I can remember how this works. And you need... Oh my gosh, that means if we get some iron here, that'll stay in there. Let's say we want to make iron blocks, so we're getting 64 iron. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Let me go like that, I'm pretty sure. And then see, once I run out of stuff in here, it'll get provided with the iron and materials that I have in here. So you see how that went down? That is an awesome feature. Honestly, I'd suggest just using this for your crafting. That's really cool. And very helpful. So you can just put the stuff that you usually use to craft with, like sticks, diamonds, all kinds of different things. I was gonna say apples because you use those a lot in the server I'm playing. But anything you want. So there's diamonds, sticks, iron, all that good stuff. Just put it in there so that whenever you're making stuff, it'll just automatically craft it if you're making multiples of it. That is very cool. Let's see if there's anything else that I've forgotten here? Okay, I think that's about it. Let's see. Inner backpacks, okay, are pretty much portable inner chests with both best of both worlds. There's no crafting recipe for this backpack. Actually, I'll only give you these 2 hints as how you can get them. First, you'll need an inner chest. Second, when you see it, you'll probably know where to get it. You'll just have to figure out how. Okay, so this is supposed to be the inner chest. This is really cool. The inner chest, I'm just going to go ahead and X out. The inner chest is supposed to be a secret item. My gosh, keep it daytime, would you? It's supposed to be a secret item, so they don't actually give you the crafting recipe, which I think is awesome. So now I just gave you the recipe earlier, so if you didn't remember, basically you just get an ender chest and you place it down an enderman, by an enderman, and in an enclosed place. That way they're less likely to pick up other blocks. So then, if you're lucky, you just wait a little bit, and hopefully they'll pick up the ender chest, and then when you kill them, they will drop an ender backpack. So that's how you get them. And right there, that's going to go ahead and conclude this mod showcase. Go ahead and post down in the comments if it helped, and I'll definitely put a link in the description to the wiki. But tell me what mods you want me to do next for sure. Tell me if it actually helped. I'm trying my best here. I'm not like some kind of genius. This is just the knowledge that I know, and obviously I did have to question the wiki a few times, but I'm trying my best because I remember I had a lot of problems like early on when I was trying to figure stuff out in Minecraft. And this goes along with what I said with my tutorials too. I really don't like being left in the dark. So it annoys me when I have a problem and then there's not like a fix to it, or I don't know how to do something and then there's nothing online of how to do it. So this is kind of trying to make other people not have to have that issue. So anyway, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought. Check out the channel. Do tons and tons of other amazing things like attacking the B team. I'm actually haven't posted one of those for a while because I am busy on here working. I'm actually busy in my creative world. I'm building something. So whenever I get to a significant point in that, I will record an attacking the B team, and we'll start that. And the reason why I haven't recorded anything else right now is because this is kind of my main project. So I'm just kind of finding other stuff to do as we go. So other than attacking the B team, I do some vanilla series, just tons of mini games, PvP, tutorials, showcases like this one, and just all kinds of really awesome stuff. So you're into that. If you're into that kind of stuff, definitely go check out the channel. If you enjoy, put a like on the videos, and if you're feeling amazing, then go ahead and subscribe for some more awesome content, and it'll make me feel good. But in all honesty, I know I'm kind of going on and on and on here, and the episode probably should have ended, but we'll continue it for a few seconds. I don't really care about subscribers. I do care about, okay, I'm not saying that I do not care about the people that are subscribed to me. I'm saying that views matter more to me than subscribers do. Just because it's awesome to think that I'm putting stuff out on the internet and people are actually enjoying it and watching it. But, you know, obviously getting subscribers helps because, let's put it this way, if you are uploading stuff, they're, like, even I do this. If I'm looking up a tutorial, I usually click on the tutorial that has the most views because that means that there's going to be more comments telling me if this tutorial is good or not. So, I mean, but, yeah, there's nothing really much else to say, but definitely, if you enjoy the channel, do all that stuff. And definitely, even more definitely than the other one, put in the comments in this video what mods you want me to do next time, and tell me if you enjoyed it, and tell me if it helps. I really hope it helps. I tried my very, very best. So anyway, I'm going to stop going on and on and on here. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and look at all that good stuff right there. I'll see you all next episode.